Welcome to your 2025 year ahead astrology forecast for all 12 signs. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate. I specialize in traditional, Western, and evolutionary astrology. I'm excited to share this year's astrological forecast with you. Please like and subscribe as it helps the channel to grow. If you're new here, welcome. You can learn more about my offerings at willowgracemystic.com. For those of you who've been following me, thank you for your support and for sharing your journey with me. As we step into 2025, there's these universal energies that are promising a transformative year that's going to be filled with opportunities for growth, for reflection, and for our alignment. This year, we're going to be stepping into a new future as we navigate through these powerful planetary ingresses, eclipses, and these retrogrades that are going to help shape our path that's going to be in these profound ways into the next chapter of our lives. Whether you're seeking clarity in your personal journey or relationships or career, or just wanting to understand these planetary influences, this can help you to harness the energy in order to help you manifest your highest potential. In this forecast, I'm going to guide you to the key astrological events for the year, offering insights that are tailored to each sign, from dynamic Mars retrograde phases into the powerful shifts of the eclipses. You're going to gain the tools of how to flow with the universe's rhythms and plan ahead with confidence. Let's explore how the universe will support and challenge you for 2025, helping you to stay aligned with your soul's purpose for every step of the way. Offerings this month. Join my Patreon community for exclusive astrology content, because as a member, you're going to gain access to ad-free videos, early forecasts, monthly live and tarot astrology Zoom sessions. It's the perfect space if you're ready to dive deeper into the celestial currents that can guide your life. Go to the link below in the description and explore all the membership tiers and benefits. I have a special for Capricorn season, your birthday and your personalized solar return reading at a special rate. Use the code Capricorn10 at checkout to enjoy this limited time discount. Schedule your appointment today and discover what the universe has in store for you for your year ahead. Additionally, I'm offering live astrology consultations every other Tuesday here on Zoom at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Reserve your spot and get in the queue. Spaces fill up fast, so be sure to sign up using the link below. I look forward to connecting with each and every one of you, helping you to navigate your unique journey. So let's dive in. For Libra, 2025 is going to be a year of growth, transformation, and partnership dynamics. This year is going to be a significant shift within your career, your relationships, and your personal growth. The planetary transits are inviting reflection, these deeper connections, these professional advancements for you. I want to start first with the eclipses. Now, we started a new eclipse series within Virgo and Pisces within your chart, but we're still in the midst of finishing the Aries Libra. And so it has been about you and partnership, but now we're going to be shifting the focus into health and healing. The first is March 14th. You're going to have a Virgo full moon. Full moons, they bring about endings and closures and culminations. And this is within your 12th house. This is like an ending a chapter of solitude, ending a time where I've been focused on a lot of things, and now I'm ready to heal and renew. I'm ready to tap into my higher power, my divine, my source. The next is a solar eclipse on March 29th. That'll be in the sign of Aries. This is finishing a cycle that has to do with you and partnerships. This is, it's the +1 house, business partners, clients. So this could start something new with either clients, best friends, significant others, contracts, negotiations. The next is going to be September 7th, and it will be a lunar eclipse in the sign of Pisces. Now, lunar, moon, revealing, feeling, intuition, in your 6th house of my day-to-day habits, needing alternative healthcare and healing practices, and needing to find a balance between home and work. And then there will be a solar eclipse on September 21st in the sign of Virgo. So we'll go back to your 12th house again. Solar illuminates things that we need to focus on. And the 12th house is the house of spiritual retreats, my connection to spirit, where I do shadow work or shamanic work, dreams, intuitions, psychic abilities. All of these topics come under opportunities for you to be focused on. Now, in 2025, the Pisces Virgo eclipse cycle for you is going to emphasize a need for you to balance your spirituality with practicality. Pisces, being this mutable water sign, is highlighting your themes of spiritual growth, compassion, creative inspiration, urging you to have these deep connections with intuition and your collective empathy with your day-to-day habits. And how do you nurture and care for yourself? The 6th house is vitamins, nutrition, alternative health care, like seeing a chiropractor. It is tuning forks. It is sound bath therapy. It is cupping. It is all of those alternative healthcare and healing opportunities for you. And then on the other hand, you have Virgo. Virgo is a mutable earth sign that focuses on your health, your service to others, being organized, being structured, encouraging a refinement of your daily routines, of your practical contributions, of how do I nurture and care for everybody? How do I do it all? Do I have a plan? These eclipses, they're going to offer these opportunities for inner exploration while fostering tangible improvements in your well-being and in your efficiency. They invite you to have this harmonious integration of like your imagination and structure. The theme has already started with the last eclipse series happening in September, October of 2024, and the themes are going to magnify as all of the planets shift into 2025. And so for you, the shifts are all about your career growth, your relationship growth, your inner growth. All right, so let's move on to the first transit that is a planet. I want to talk about Mars. Now, this also started December 6th of 2024, but it's blending in. It's like starting 2025 off with the theme of. And so we have Mars stationing retrograde from Leo and back into the sign of Cancer. Your job, your responsibility, it's at the top of your chart, and so it's you being seen as an authority figure or things that you are responsible for, your reputation, your achievement. Now, Mars is the planet of action and passion and energy and drive. It governs your drive to achieve your goals and how do I overcome challenges. And so when it's moving forward, it just cuts and severs and removes things. It goes after. Stationing retrograde, it becomes more inward, and it still needs to cut and sever, but the shift is inward, and it's urging reflection and reevaluation of how do you assert yourself in key life areas. And so I always think of it as a warrior with a sword. And so if I give it something that I want it to cut and sever, it moves forward, and it can help me to cut away things that are blocking me. And so Mars in your 11th house, the focus is going to be on your social networks, your aspirations, your goals. And so this period is going to encourage you to truly reflect on your friendships, your collaborative projects, people that you work with, and ensure that do they align with your values and your ambitions. And then Mars is going to then move backwards because it's your social circles, your social networks, your aspirations. And I need to reflect on these friendships and these collaborative projects and my group affiliations to say, do I need to revisit this? Do I need to be in charge of this? Do I still resonate with this group, or do I need to cut ties with it? Then Mars moves back into your career sector, and as it does, it focuses on your public reputation, you being seen as an authority figure or authority figures over you. Now, this transit can bring up issues that are related to your professional life, including challenges with superiors or delays within your career progress. This will be a time that you're going to want to reassess your long-term goals and ensure that do they align with your values and your ambitions. Now, things that you can ask yourself: am I pursuing the right career path? Do I resonate with it? Do my social connections support my long-term goals? This retrograde is really going to offer you a chance to refine your professional and your social life so that when it moves forward, you have less in your way that will be holding you back. As we look to March 1st, on March 1st, we're now going to have Venus moving backwards in the sign of Aries. So again, we're bringing the attention to the Aries part of your life. So we have Venus, and she is in your partnership sector, and she's also going to be dipping back into your 6th house, and so focuses on your +1 partnerships, contracts, negotiations, your health, your daily routines. When Venus is moving forward, it's a beautiful thing. She wants to bring people, places, and things together. When she is retrograde, she wants to dissect those things. She wants to take apart the contract. She wants to take apart the friendship. Venus is your chart ruler, and so it's always important for you to follow where she is. And so since she governs love and relationships and beauty and finances, its retrograde is prompting you to have this reflection in these areas, offering you an opportunity to truly reassess your values and your connections with others. Venus retrograding from your 7th house of partnerships, both personal and professional, this is going to be a time that you're going to want to reevaluate what are the dynamics within your close friendships or your personal connections. Are they balanced? Are they fulfilling? You might reconnect because it does bring people, places, and things back into our life with partners, or you might face these unresolved issues that need attention. Anybody that gets introduced into your life at this time will most likely not be there at the end, and sometimes she brings people back into our life to have finality or to have closure. Now, as Venus moves back into the sign of Pisces, this is your daily routines. This is your health. The focus is then going to shift to your well-being, your habits of balancing my home and my work. The transit is then going to ask you to assess your day-to-day well-being, your focus on your health routines, and contributing to your overall happiness and productivity. And what do I need to cut and sever? Am I overcommitted to too many people, places, and things? And so reflecting on how can I improve my balance in my relationships? Are there daily habits that support my physical and my emotional well-being? This retrograde is going to encourage these adjustments that can help promote the harmony within partnerships for your best and highest good of your mental, physical, spiritual, emotional health and well-being. As we then move forward to March 30th, we're now going to look at Neptune transiting into, again, the Aries sector of your life, your +1 house. And so we know partnerships, collaborations, relationships. Neptune takes about 16, 17 years to get into an area of your life. And so Neptune, the planet of dreams and intuition and spirituality and psychic abilities and dissolving boundaries and an inspiring compassion, its transit into the sign of Aries brings about this new energy of my 1+1 connections. And so having Neptune now enter into this area, it emphasizes my spiritual growth, my deeper understanding within my relationships, compassion. This transit can inspire these idealistic views of what does partnership look like, encouraging you to seek these soulful connections with other people. While Neptune brings about creativity and intuition, it's also, I'm going to encourage you to be cautious against unrealistic expectations or illusions within relationships, because remember, it's foggy, it's dreamy, and we don't always see it for what it really is. It's for what we hope it can be, what we aspire for it to be. And so consider, what does an ideal partnership look like for me? And how can I cultivate a deeper, more meaningful connection with people in my life? And this can be business partners or clients or best friends and significant others. Neptune's influence, it supports you building these partnerships based on mutual growth and spiritual enlightenment or spiritual alignment. May 24th, we're now going to have Saturn entering into the sign of Aries. So Saturn being the planet of growth and responsibility and commitment, everything now shifts to what am I focused on? And that will again be partnership. So Saturn is going to ground some of the Neptunian energy. Saturn, the planet of structure and time and discipline and accountability, it's going to bring about this focus and responsibility in the area of a +1 for you. Its entry into Aries, it highlights this period of growth and commitment within these relationships. I want to build a relationship or a partnership that is sustainable, that will last over a longer period of time. Saturn in your 7th house, it calls for this serious, structured approach to partnership, whether it's personal or professional. The transit is trying to lead you into defining or redefining what does my relationship boundaries and commitments look like. Remember, Saturn has the rings around it, so think about the fence around your yard. And so this is the time for you to build these solid, long-lasting connections through mutual effort and for understanding. You can ask yourself, how can I strengthen my partnerships? Or what commitments am I ready to make within my relationships? Because Saturn's influence is supporting creating stable and enduring bonds for you at this time. Next, I want to talk about June, because in June, we're now going to have Jupiter move into the sign of Cancer. Now, I love this because this is going to be at the top of your chart. Jupiter is known as the Great Benefic, and this is about your career, your public image, your ambitions. It's the 10th house. It's the top of your chart. Jupiter wants to offer wisdom, brings growth, optimism. It's about bringing something to this area of your life for the next year. And so in the sign of Cancer, it's emphasizing your emotional intelligence and nurturing your professional growth. Jupiter's transit in your 10th house is signaling a year of professional expansion and recognition for work that you've done. This is going to be an ideal time for you to pursue the career advancements, to seek promotions, or to start this new professional endeavor. Jupiter's influence, it enhances your reputation now. It brings these opportunities for growth and success within your chosen field. You can reflect on what steps can I take now to advance my career? Or how can I align in my professional goals with my personal values or the legacy that I want to leave behind? The transit offers opportunities to expand your public image and your professional achievements while it's here. So absolutely love this. And while we're talking about this, I want to bring in Pluto. Now, Pluto is one of those ongoing transits that Pluto shifted into the sign of Aquarius at the end of 2024, like November. And so as it shifted in, it's now going to stay here for the next 20 years, transforming the area of your life of creative expression, romance, personal joy, children, things that you want to give birth to. And so Pluto, being the planet of transformation, birth, death, rebirth, power, it brings profound changes wherever it transits. And so its journey into your Aquarius house, it's deepening personal growth and empowerment for you. Pluto in your 5th house of creativity and self-expression, it's really going to highlight these transformative experiences for you personally. This transit can encourage you to explore new ways of expressing yourself, or to deepen romantic connections with others, or to pursue creative projects that resonate within your authentic self. It's going to be a time that you're going to want to confront your fears, your insecurities, to self-expression of what does this look like to be creative, to create something and step into your creative power. You can ask yourself, how can I express my creativity more authentically? Or what steps can I take to deepen my romantic and my personal connections with others? Because Pluto's influence here, it's inviting you to embrace your creative and personal power fully, and it will transform this area of your life for the next 20 years. Now, I want to talk about the cardinal signs. And so that is Aries, Capricorn, Libra, and Cancer. These 4 areas of your life are going to be highly impacted. So we know it's about you. We know it's about partnership, your home, and your career. These 4 areas of your life are going to be rocked for 2025, with Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune really activating these cardinal signs, either by being in the sign or by square or opposition. You're going to experience growth and transformation, career, partnership, personal creativity, with opportunities for you to build a more fulfilling and balanced life for yourself. This year is inviting you to take the proactive steps within your professional and personal life, fostering meaningful connections and pursuing your ambitions with renewed energy and focus. Jupiter's influence is going to support your professional expansion, your recognition at the top of your chart. Use this time to advance your career, to strengthen your public image while it's in the sign of Cancer. And then Saturn and Neptune, both shifting into your partnership sector, it's encouraging you to cultivate meaningful and committed relationships, both personal and professional. And then Pluto, for the next 20 years. This ongoing transit is going to invite you to have this transformative growth within your creative pursuits, within your romantic life, children, or being childlike, healing your inner child, tapping into giving birth to something. Explore new ways to express yourself authentically, because Libra, 2025 is going to be a year of growth, transformation, and opportunity for you, with a focus on your career and partnerships and personal creativity. This year is encouraging you to embrace those new beginnings, all while strengthening the foundation of your personal and your professional life. And in order for you to align with the planetary energies to create a more balanced, fulfilling future for yourself. So Libra, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultation. For exclusive content and deeper insights, check out my Patreon community using the link below. If you're looking for a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And don't forget to subscribe.